Yo, what is up, boys? It is Keith Stone coming at you guys with another free pick video. In today's video, we're gonna break down a couple duos I really like over on Prize Picks. Now, if you're watching this before the UFC 309 starts tonight, I'm gonna start with that because I want to make sure you guys can get these plays in if you see this in the next couple hours before the cards start. I'm really excited about it, and what I've already sent out on winnable.com, the free plan, is the day passes for are only $3 this week. Okay, get you my top 6 picks. So I already sent it out on Winnable. If you buy the Sunday day pass for tomorrow's NFL for only $3, you're gonna get the UFC picks tonight with that included. So hop on it. I'm gonna try to get this video out quick. Let's roll through it. Make sure you sub to the channel if you're new. We got some steady growth going on. Viewership been down a little bit this week for some reason. I don't know if YouTube's like punishing me or something because was singing about being an American or something. I don't know, guys. It's kind of odd though. But cheers, hats off to you guys. Um, let's dive straight into it, boys. So a couple things over here on Better. We have looks like one discount play. I guess the other one may have started. I think I might have already set that one. Let's see. Did De'Aaron Fox start? Okay, you guys may have this Fox one. This is what I like right here. John Jones under 10.5 minute fight time. I think he's going to seal the deal. It probably could be a submission, could be a knockout. He could knock him on the ground and then submit him. Yeah, but I think that's going to happen. And then this one starts in about 3 hours. So we got time on this one. So we're going to take this Wembanyama discount. Last year, Dallas didn't give up a ton of production in the front court, but this year it's looked a little different. But, we'll just hopefully he'll hit the line, guys. It is a 3-point discount, so that is significant. And we're going to come over here to UFC. And what we'll do is we're going to take, I like this Mickey Gall to finish rocket boost here. Now, this guy, I believe, has won 6 of his last 7 fights by submission. Is he the greatest fighter? No, but neither is his opponent. So I think this is worth taking the shot on. And then what we'll do to get it up to a 10x play is we're going to literally come take one of my favorite NFL props on the week, and that's right here in this Baltimore-Pittsburgh game. And we're going to go to, this is just a gut call. There's no reception line anymore. I'm not sure if they ever had it, to be honest with, but I really don't mind this target line or the straight receiving line. Baltimore has really, really struggled with tight ends. So we're going to get it. This is a perfect play for sure. You want to go perfect on this. And I believe they limit us to $10 on these discount plays. So let's see if they actually take it. You see, it didn't do this to me earlier. It's kind of frustrating. I'll have to set that on my phone real quick. But that's going to be your free play number 1. The Wembanyama discount. Mickey Gall to get a finish tonight. And Freiermuth tomorrow to get over 25.5 yards. Okay. So let's lock that in. If, like I said, I have a bunch of UFC slips tonight. Some are on the sports books. Some are on DFS. I have one I actually set on Underdog and Chalkboard that I really like. And you can always set these. Most of the time, you can find a way to do them on either or. Now, the sports books on average do pay more for these parlays. However, there is some downside too. You cannot flex on the sports books. You can do like some round robins and shit, but it's not the same. It's different on principle. So I actually kind of like taking a little less of a payout with the option to flex it that the books provide. So all right, boys, let's get into some NFL duos that I really like. See if we can make this just a hair bigger. Now, honestly, if you guys set these duos, Boom and Dabble don't have web apps. So that's one disadvantage, I suppose. Most of you guys probably set shit on your phone anyways. Check on Boom. Check on Dabble. They probably are paying more than Prizepicks right now. I think Prizepicks messed with the modifiers again. So I actually do think that Mac Jones has a very good shot to hit this line this week. I know he was really bad last week, but the rookie Brian Thomas, they got to get this guy going here. It's got a really good low line. Now, he hasn't hit in his last 2, but you could see he was popping off back there a while back. I think that's actually got a pretty good shot for a couple of reasons. One, they'll be trailing from start to finish. 2, the Lions innately are a pass funnel team. They stop the run better than anyone in the league right now, so they force it through the air. This is what any coaching staff trying to run it towards the Lions, just they're not the brightest bunch. So I also like Drake May. And I like Demario Douglas, and I like Hunter Henry. So getting a little exposure to both these guys, pretty solid. So that's going to be your free play number one. Now, if you guys are new here, Prize Picks won't let me get down any money, guys. This is paying 8x, so that's still okay. College, I think they lowered their payouts. But check Dabble, check Boom, you might be getting more than 8x. If you need either one of those apps, there's a link down in the description. But what Prize Picks is going to tell us up here is game mode. Okay, so let's try that one more time. Okay, so they limit me to $5, guys. You can see that right there. Max of $5. Okay, that's because I beat them for too much money last year. So they limit me to $5 a place. So these are 5 to win $40. So that's your free play number one. Let's get back over to the NFL. By the way, too, if you're watching this and you're college football better, check these two videos out. I have some plays that start later tonight that you can still get in on. So I would watch those ASAP. Why didn't we clear players? We're gonna go back to board. Okay, so are we on passing yards? Yes, we are. So I do think that Jacksonville's kind of the same way. They've kind of become a pass funnel. But, the defense at home, I don't know if Goff is going to get to this line, and I have no idea who's going to go with him. So I think that's one to avoid. I honestly, one of my favorite guys of the week is Russ. And I already showed you guys I love Freiermuth, but in this one, since we already have a little exposure to him, we're actually just going to go George Pickens. This line is creeping up there. He's starting to get to like true number one receiver numbers here, but he's hit this in three games with Russ. And Baltimore struggled. They gave up a huge game to Jamar Chase, if you guys remember, twice actually. So we're just going to trust that process and roll the number one. But I do love Freiermuth too, if you want to get him in. And honestly, guys, Prize Picks is paying such shit for 6-pick flex correlation now that you guys have to set these on Dabble. Like if I put Freiermuth on here and then built another trio, I can just show you guys an example probably. Let's actually just build it real quick. So let's go Pat Freiermuth. And then let's go Drake May. And let's get Hunter Henry in there. I think I already have this play set somewhere, maybe. Might be on Dabble, might be on DraftKings pick 6, and then Douglas. Okay, so this is only paying 13x. Guys, go play this on Dabble. 25x. Almost double. I mean, honestly, if you set this play on Prize Picks, you're a fucking retard. No offense to actual retarded people, but you're like functionally retarded. Like you're choosing because you're lazy to go not download a new app. They're literally going to give you $25. 25 times 25, do the math. What's this going to pay on Prize Picks? Oh, half of that. Cool. So that's actually a free play. Well, we're going to lock that in. I'm not doing it here. That's not happening. I'll put this on DraftKings pick 6. I might already have it set on Dabble, actually. I might have done it yesterday or the day before when I was in Kentucky. So, but I like all these players involved here. You can break it up however you want. But if you set it as a 6-pick with 3 trios, you have to play it on Dabble or DraftKings. DraftKings is paying 20x with upside for more, so I don't mind playing it there. If you want a straight 25x, though, Dabble's your site. Sign up with promo code SBAA. Get your $25 free dollars. No credit card required. Lock in the play, and you can send me a comment or text me on that number on the screen and say, hey, Keith, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. All right. Another couple duos I like here. I do like Winston, and I like Jerry Jeudy, and I also like the tight end, Njoku. In this one, we're just going to go with Jerry Jeudy, though. He's hit this in 2 games with Winston. Pretty solid, right in the 70s. I think this line is a hair too low. I like the other side of that game, but we're not going to do same game because Prize Picks pays less for that. So let's look through a couple more of these. I don't know if I love Darnold. I think A-Rod's got a pretty good shot to go over. I think Wilson, A-Rod's probably a great bet. But I think we're just going to stay in the flames over here with Bo Nix. Now, there is a slight chance of snow in this game. So, you got to keep that in mind. CJ Stroud, it's a pretty low number. I'm pretty sure Collins is supposed to be back, but he just may not need to throw against the Cowboys. Joe Mixon could have a huge game. So I think we're going to focus on these. I think Minshew and Bowers or Minshew and Jacoby Myers probably pretty solid too. But for this play right here, what we're going to do is lock in Cortland Sutton. So that'll be 5 to win $40. So Winston, and let me see if I can move me like over here somewhere. Winston, Sutton, Judy, and Bo Nix, guys. That's your free play number 2. Let's lock this in. Come on, prize picks. Okay, let's get back to the board. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to take the opposite side of that Cleveland game. We'll take Derek Carr and Kamara. This has been actually a pretty good... What's going on here? Why is Kamara not coming up? There he is. So yeah, 39.5 receiving yards. He's hit this in 3 straight. Feel pretty good about it. There's nothing too intimidating about the matchup or anything. So I think that's a pretty good pair at home on the fast track down in the Bayou. And then, Lamar's been going over every freaking game. So he's a pretty solid bet. Pittsburgh does have a good pass rush, though. So you may see him take off and run a little bit more in this game. It wouldn't shock me if that happened, like, at all. We got Bo Nix exposure. Geno's number is about right where it should be. Now, he crushed this against the Niners last time, but it's because they were down so much. I don't know about in Santa Clara. He's got such a horrible track record there. And Purdy just simply may not need to throw this much. It's tough. I think that's just a game to avoid, to be honest with you guys. I think the Buffalo game's a game to avoid too. If anything, you could look into Mahomes and Xavier Worthy under. That might be a decent play. But those games get wild too. So let's focus on something what we think is a little more concrete. I'm kind of leaning the Rodgers, but I'm also kind of leaning Minshew here. Miami should have success in all aspects of the game, running against the Raiders, throwing against the Raiders. They don't have Jacoby. Do they not have Jacoby? How do you spell his name? Is it Jacoby? Let's try typing in Raiders. So you got Bowers. Probably just spelt his name wrong. Jacoby. Okay, so there it is. That's why it was a Myers with an E first. Got it. So he's hit this in like 3 out of 5. But look, he's always living around this line. Now, the Dolphins actually do have pretty solid corners. So I'm thinking maybe Bowers might be the way to go here. He's hit this in 4 out of 5, and he got pretty close. So I'm thinking we're leaning towards Brock Bowers here, guys. We're going to go the all-black lineup. So that's going to be your free play number 3. Let's lock that in. Okay, that's going to be it for you guys today. You got some free picks on Better. You got some UFC stuff. If you want to get all the plays, the day pass is $3. It's going to get you my top 6 picks, plus whatever the UFC is. Plays just like that on Dabble or whatever the site may be. And they, I'm pretty generous with those guys. I call it a KEITHSTONE 6-pack because I like to drink my KEITHSTONEs after I've had a few IPAs. They're easier on my gut, my figure. Plus, it's my name kind of, right? KEITHSTONE. So, yeah, we'll get you guys hooked up with some extra picks on the day pass. Make sure you sign up winnable.com/SBAA. All right, boys. Peace.